Hello, good morning, besties. Is it still morning? It's 11:20. That's morning, right? Yes, because afternoon means afternoon, after 12 o'clock. Wow, okay. Anyway, hello, good morning. How are you guys? Truthfully, I have no idea what I'm doing today, but I turned on the camera because I need to film a vlog because, one, it's my job, and two, I like to do it. However, I've just been messy recently, like messy physically, mentally, emotionally, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But as of right now, I just like got ready. I was really slow this morning. I again just can't think. My brain is wherever, but I do need to eat because I think that's part of the reason why I can't quite think yet, because I have coffee in my system but no food, and I just took a bunch of vitamins which sometimes make me feel woozy. Let's eat to maybe clear up this whatever's in here. I would call it a brain. It doesn't really feel like that right now. It feels like mush. Okay, my kitchen is an utter mess, so I don't want to show you that, but I'm gonna make you a smoothie and then make it discreetly in the corner so that you can't see the rest of the kitchen. I have like a banana and a half, maybe, like frozen banana. Some strawberries, which not gonna lie, kind of look like they're going bad, but like maybe they have a day left, so I'm gonna use them up. They're going in a smoothie anyway, they're gonna be blended up. Doesn't really matter. They look fine. All right, and then we're gonna do some protein powder because I am a fitness queen. Mega protein and greens, vanilla protein. Little bit of some oat milk. Looks good to me. Delicious. Okay, anyway, let's head back upstairs. So while I sit here and drink my smoothie, we're going to write my to-do list for the day because, like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. However, there are a few things that I do want to do. First thing, clean my room because that's all I do with my life. I just clean my room every day I exist. I don't know how. And then after I clean my room, but before I do anything else, I want to do my yoga and meditation for the day because, not gonna lie, I've kind of been like really bad at keeping up those habits. If you've been like a subscriber of mine, you know that I do them literally every single day and have been doing them for minimum 6 months, like almost a whole year every single day. But I've been kind of falling off of them, and there's a lot more that I want to discuss with that, which I will maybe discuss afterwards. Then I have to do my bullet journal. Oh, I do want to go for a walk later and like maybe work out if I can get myself to do so. If I put it on the list, then I have to check it off and get it done. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even think right now until my room is clean, and then maybe once I do my yoga meditation, I could like think more straight. So let's just get started with that. So if we were to look at my desk, out of context, this looks very sus. I promise I was just cutting up vitamins because I've got new vitamins and they were too high of a dosage and I had to cut them by half. I'm not doing anything suspicious. YouTube, please don't take this down. Okay, so for my birthday, I got all these plants, like these 3 new ones here, and I literally don't know what to do with them because look at this jungle I have now. Because I was already pushing having too many plants, and now I just do not have any more space in my room to like spread them out evenly. Like I don't have enough surface area in my room. And yes, it was my birthday this weekend. I turned 22. I was gonna do like a whole birthday vlog and whatnot, do a whole video, make a bunch of content about it because it's my birthday. But not gonna lie, my birthday weekend was kind of stressful and not exactly how I planned it to be. I mean, it was fun. I had a few friends over the night before my birthday. A few just couldn't come just because they had other things and one was sick. And we had like a little Harry Styles themed get together. So that was fun. That was like a few hours. And I love how my friends just understood the assignment and showed up in their Harry Styles outfits because we popped off, we did. However, on my actual birthday, I actually spent the entire day alone. That I don't want to make it sound as depressing as it does, but I just went to the beach and everyone was kind of busy. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna make this a sad day. I'm just going to enjoy my own company, enjoy the day of my birth. Did I cry a lot on my birthday weekend? Yes, but that's okay. I'm happy to see another year. Anyway, I got the plants for my birthday from some of my friends. I also got these new necklaces. I just realized I kind of had my boobs out the entire time. Oh well. This is a little evil eye. This is a citrine crystal. Got this little Gemini one. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like a little tarot card, honestly. Where are my fellow Geminis at? I got those all from Etsy though, so I will link them down below if you want to like get the same ones. And then I got this little squishmallow. Wait, let me show you. This is my first ever squishmallow. I got it from my friends and it's a corgi and a dragon costume. It's adorable, look at it. I forget what his name was. Something with an R, I think. I don't remember, but I'll rename him anyway. His name was Ugly, whatever it was. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, my plants. I don't know what to do with them. That was it. That was the point of the story. That went on way too long. Let me just continue cleaning my room, and I gotta like actually water them and stuff, so yeah. Now that this is done, I can like breathe, feel relaxed, and I can do my yoga and meditation now. I just meditated while lying here on the ground because sometimes I like to lie on the ground because then I get too distracted by like fidgeting and sitting up and whatnot. And it just felt really good. I haven't meditated in like a week maybe, which is really bad. I feel much calmer now. Who would have thought? Now I got to set up my bullet journal because like I said, it's been a hot minute since I even opened this thing. Last time I wrote in here was June 10th. It's June 23rd now, so. But also, look at the front of it. Yes, if you couldn't tell, this is all Harry Styles. For my birthday, I ordered like a huge pack of Harry Styles stickers just so I can like give them to my friends and stuff. Of course, like I went through them first and picked out my favorites, and I decided to put them on my bullet journal. And it is like my new favorite thing ever. I have no right being 22 years old, obsessed with this 27-year-old man, but it's fine. Y'all, I hate being cursed with oily skin. It's not even hot in here, but somehow I am oily. The amount of times I do this off camera that you don't see. Anyway, this is my bullet journal. Very easy. I actually just set it up for like the next month so that I can just have it all planned and not run into the situation again where I don't touch it for 2 weeks. If you've never seen me set it up before, it's very simple. Week on 2 pages, Monday through Sunday, and then date it and then split the days in half. So on the left side, I will write like my to-do list with my check boxes of things I want to like plan ahead and do. And then on the right side is the space for all the things that I actually do that day, like that I don't plan for, but if I like go hang out with my friends or if I'm reading my book, just kind of like memory keeping than planning. Because like I said, I write down everything in my life, and if I don't, then it just is gone forever into the blip of the universe. But I guess now I'll take the time to kind of talk about what I was mentioning before, just life and my mental health and stuff like that, because even if you're newly subscribed, but especially if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you know I try to be as open as I can about my mental health and just share with you the reality of just dealing with things, especially like you've seen in the last couple vlogs, just like managing my life around my mental health. And although I like to be open, there's still a lot that I don't tell you because there's a lot I just don't have figured out yet. And it's extremely frustrating for me personally, but also to the YouTube universe, because I want my platform to be as open as possible because I'm trying to figure things out, and with my own journey, I want to hopefully help people feel less alone or help discover things about themselves as well. But that's very hard when I feel like I can never just get an answer for my own issues. And I have tried so many times just to sit down and film just like a talking video, just explaining my entire mental health journey. Kid you not, in the past year, I filmed a dozen or more of these types of videos, and every time I feel like I just can't get my point across well enough or capture obviously the complexities of my own story. And also I don't want to overshare because like I said, there's still a lot I don't have figured out. So I feel like instead of just trying to get it all into one video, because I will never be able to get it all into one video, I will just insert parts of whatever I want to say at the time into my vlogs and just kind of take you along the story with me. But for minor context, I'll try to keep this short and snappy. I have struggled for years with severe depression and anxiety, and it wasn't until the last year that it really kind of started to get better. And I even at one point feel like I could say I no longer struggled with it on like a chronic level, because before it was severe, it was chronic, it infiltrated every part of my life and my personality. And like I just said, like the past year, it's just been getting better. Ironically, because of quarantine, I just kind of had to sit at home and figure it all out, and it allowed me the space to get into these habits of like yoga, meditation, and just really working on my mental health and being outside of school and stuff like that. And although I have gotten so much better and progressed so much, there's still so many things I don't have answered, and there's still so many problems that I have. So right now I do actually have a diagnosis outside of depression and anxiety, and it's called PMDD. And this is where I'm trying not to go on a tangent because there's so much I could say about it, but also so much I don't know. But if you've never heard of PMDD, I don't blame you. No one I have ever talked to has heard of it, and it even took 6 years into my mental health journey for me to even know what it was and actually get a diagnosis, which is insane. But pretty much PMDD stands for premenstrual dysphoric disorder, and it is essentially, if I can put it into layman's terms, PMS on crack. Like PMS to the extreme. And I hate that it is that. PMS and anything relating to periods are just so overlooked and just pushed aside by society, and just anything having to do with women's health in general. Whenever I kind of explain it as a severe version of PMS, I feel like PMS is already kind of underplayed, so people are just like, oh, it can't be that bad. No, it's pretty much like if PMS and mental health disorders, aka my pre-existing depression, anxiety, were like a toxic high school couple, and they're so bad for each other, and all they do is feed into each other's fire. That's what it's like, because I have terrible PMS symptoms, and then for some reason the chemicals in my brain react extremely poorly to the fluctuating hormones, which are already severe, and then it just makes my pre-existing depression and anxiety even more severe. So pretty much for years now, my life has just been a cycle of depressive episodes, and I didn't know why. For a good chunk of this time, I really thought I had bipolar disorder just because of the way my mood fluctuated so much and so severely. And it's not an uncommon thing. It's actually very, very common for PMDD to be misdiagnosed with bipolar disorder, which is just insane. And the fact that no doctor ever brought up the PMDD to me, even after going to so many doctor's appointments, like multiple doctor's appointments every year. So that's what I'm struggling to figure out right now. Even though, like I said, I am much better than I was a year ago, and I don't suffer with the depression, anxiety on a chronic daily basis, I still every month without fail go through these depressive episodes and fluctuations in my mood. And the thing is, I don't get my periods, so I don't know really when they're coming, which is another issue I'm trying to figure out. And so for 2 weeks of every month, the week before and the week of my period, and pretty much 3 weeks the week after my period, I am just incapable of doing anything. I just fall into my depressive episodes. Again, they're not as severe as they were, but it just completely takes everything out of me. I'm unmotivated, I'm unable to do anything. And again, if you are a subscriber or follower of mine at all, you can literally track my like upload schedule and activity online, because for 2 weeks I am like superwoman, putting out content, super happy, super just in my element, like actually me. And then I go silent for 2 or 3 weeks. And then I pick it back up, and then I'm like on top of my game again, and then I fall back down and I'm silent again for 2 weeks. And my life has been like this for 7, 8 years now, just this constant cycle of just having no control over my time, like only being able to like live my life kind of fully as I am for 2, maybe 3 weeks if I'm lucky at a time for every month. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now, and it's extremely frustrating. I just went to a doctor's appointment yesterday to try to discuss it and get me on like a new vitamin routine and try to like find healthy approaches to it, because I don't want to go on medication if I can avoid it, because I've been on so many medications in the past, like so many, and the medications never made me feel better. Majority of them just made me feel worse. So I want to avoid any medications if I can. I mean, obviously if it's the last resort, I will do it, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. And it's extremely frustrating because I feel like you guys know I'm a very motivated, very creative and passionate person, and that entire part of my personality is just lost every month for 2 to 3 weeks at a time, and it really sucks, and it takes a toll on you. Like, it just, that alone could make someone depressed, you know? That's what I'm struggling with at the moment, trying to figure it out. I'm really stressed and anxious today, so I have a feeling my period's gonna be coming up in the next week or so. And I'm just starting like some new vitamins and stuff like that, so they're making my body feel a little bit weird, but yeah. I hopefully just didn't talk for too long. Hopefully that was like a short enough thing, and if anyone listened, cool. But again, I want to share this with you. I just haven't been able to like say it, because I've always wanted it to be like wrapped up nicely in one video to reference, but that's just not how life works. Like, I can't wrap it up nicely, and although it is is something very personal to me and I'm still figuring it out. I'm really tired of dealing with it alone. And also, I know that no one around me knows what PMDD is or has ever heard of it, and there's no doubt so many people struggling with it and they have no idea what it is. Yeah, I'm really tired of dealing with it alone, and hopefully me talking about it can help someone else recognize the potential problem they have, or if someone else has already been dealing with this and has maybe solutions, I would love to hear them as well. All right, well, cool, moving on. I was making a bowl of oatmeal for like some lunch, and somehow this happened. It just like exploded, and I don't know how. This has never happened before. Okay, so I came outside to eat, obviously. It's just oatmeal. It just has some like cinnamon, agave, flaxseed, and blueberries cooked into it, and then I put raspberries on top. So really simple, but low-key kind of feel like I'm gonna have an anxiety attack, but that's fine, just because I got nervous talking about my emotions. Wow, look at the clouds right now. They actually look fake. Am I living in a Windows screensaver right now? Hey besties, I do not feel good. It's been a few hours since I went on my walk, maybe like an hour and a half or two, and I haven't done anything because I'm going on the decline, becoming incapable of doing anything, and I keep telling myself to get up and do something, and I cannot. And I wish I was kidding. Like, I wish I was just making this up for the effect of the video, but this is just literally my life, and it is not fun. This is what I mean when I have the periods when I just don't upload any content, because I always start the day with good intentions. There's so many vlogs that I start and just can't finish. So I'm just going to maybe take a nap, I don't know. I'm going to read. I'm on the book Circe. I know I looked it up before, but I can't remember. And I also started annotating. This is the first book I'm attempting to annotate, so I'll explain it in a bit, like what I'm doing and stuff. And also, I read a few other books in the meantime as well, so I want to talk about them, but my brain is hurting and I probably will fall asleep and take a nap while attempting to read this, but yeah. Okay, I'll get back to you in a bit. Hello besties, it is sometime later. I tried to nap, it didn't really work because I have like too much of a headache to fall asleep. So I just kind of was like going back and forth between reading and then going on TikTok. But yeah, let me talk about how I'm annotating this book for a second, because no doubt people are gonna ask. Plus I just want to explain it because it's cool and new, and not gonna lie, kind of makes me feel really cool, really smart. Like, imagine, like, if you saw me walking around carrying this book with all these tabs and my little tabs, like, you would think I'm cool. Come on. So using these little sticky tabs, I just came up with a meaning for each color, literally right off the top of my head, kind of what I think would be good themes to use. So pink is love, obviously, I feel like that makes sense. Blue, if you can guess, is sadness. Any sad scenes or just like, ugh, heartbreaking scenes. Green are any quotes that I really like, or just any beautifully written passages, so really having to do with just the style of writing. Purple relates to the plot, so any just major plot moments or things I want to remember if I'm just like skimming through the book and want to look at only the purple flags, and I can get kind of like where the plot is at. And then orange is anything funny, so just any like witty comments or funny sayings or whatever. So a little more than halfway. And the thing is, I only have one purple flag left and I think 2 green flags left. So I'm actually gonna run to Target to go get another pack of these, which it is very fun and it's very satisfying to annotate this. However, I don't know how I'm gonna upkeep all of these. Like, I have to find like a big pack on Amazon or something. But so far this book is really good. I'm really liking it. I love Greek mythology. Like, ever since reading the Percy Jackson series in like middle school, I love Greek mythology. And the plot actually spans like hundreds and thousands of years because she's immortal, but it's just like a bunch of stories within the story, and you read all about the different heroes and people that come to her. So it's very interesting, and I like Madeline Miller's style of writing a lot because I just finished Song of Achilles. This was before I started annotating. I just finished this, also again written by Madeline Miller. And if you are gonna read these books, read Song of Achilles first, because this storyline is within this book and then it like spoils this story, so like read this first. This book The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. This is a masterpiece. This is literally one of the best books I've ever read. The moment I finished it, I just wanted to reopen it and reread it all again. That's how good it was. This was a 5 out of 5, 6 out of 5, 10 out of 10 stars. Like, and then we have this one, which some of y'all are not gonna like this. I got halfway through and I just had to stop. Like, it's not that it's a bad story at all. It's super cute. However, that's just kind of it. Like, it's just cute and it's a great young adult book, you know, teen young adult, but I think I'm kind of just too old for the style of writing, and that's why it wasn't holding my interest as much. These other books I've been reading are like so eloquently written and have much more deeper meaning behind the words, which doesn't inherently make them better. It's just a different experience of reading. This is just very cute. So maybe after I finish all of these like heavy things, I can go back and finish reading it. But yeah, those are my book reviews. Apparently I'm like a book connoisseur now. I'm a reader, but I have to go to Target and get some more of these sticky tabs because I would like enough to finish tabbing my book. I think I left off saying I was running to Target to get more sticky tabs. Well, I did. Hello, here they are. But it's dark now. Just still in bed, still reading, and that's it. That's it for the day. Today was a lot. Today was a lot, but also like not much at all, which is like frustrating. We also talked about a lot today. So much talking. So if you listened, thank you. If you're here at the end, thank you. Love you, besties. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Make sure that you stay tuned to my next video. Peace. Hello, welcome to, I guess, the epilogue of this video. If you can see by the state of me, I am doing great. That's a lie. And it's funny that I'm laughing too because I actually hate this video. I hate it because this entire time I was just like struggling so hard. I was having migraines and I just kind of like was downplaying them in my own head to being headaches, and I still have a migraine right now. So you can see throughout the entire video I'm like talking very slowly, and even right now, just because I simply cannot think, like my brain is on like 0.5% speed. Like I can't think, or yeah, and this video is also making me extremely anxious to upload because I'm not feeling my best self, and although I'm being authentic and putting a video when I'm not feeling like my best self, it's also not that authentic to myself because I'm like smiling and happy in the video, which I genuinely am happy, and I love talking to the camera, and this is kind of like my camera voice. So like I'm explaining serious matters, but whenever I'm in front of the camera I try to be happy, but I'm not at the moment in time. I mean, I'm okay. It'll get better. This past month, I didn't really get like a 2-week break that I usually get, like my 2-week up moments. I've just kind of been in the down the entire month. And it's been about 3 days since I recorded this, and I still haven't really left my bed or left my room or anything. So this is just the reality of my life. And this is why I go kind of quiet every 2 or so weeks. So yeah, I thought I would just offer more of an explanation and just really show you what it's like because I hate this video. I feel like it's me, but it's also not me, and again, there's no way I can ever like explain it fully. So, oh man, I'm trying not to be emotional. I didn't mean to end this on a downer, I'm sorry. Thank you for subscribing and being there for me, and I really, really appreciate you guys, and I love YouTube, and I love social media. I wish I could, you know, put myself 100% into it all the time, but I do the best that I can, so thank you. I'm not trying to cry. Okay, I'm logging off now. Bye, 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 bye.